Jeff, hey Kevin, just ordered my first ski at 2022 GTX 300 Limited. Wow, first good. That's a hell of a first purchase. What do I need to be aware of with this ski? Also, do you prefer the ski pull or do you just pull from the ski, wakeboard or tube? You have to pull a tube using the eyelet that's in above the transom line. Do not pull a tube using your ski pylon. Ask me how I know. You pull a wakeboarder, you use the ski pylon. What should you look out for? The ST3 hull is problematic. The ST3 hull bow hunts. You will have the bars pinned, you'll be giving it throttle, and the nose will literally keep going straight or choose to go the other direction. Because if it catches a wake, or if there is a current, or if there is the lip of a wave coming, it will take that ski regardless of how much throttle you give it and how much you've turned the handlebars. It will do it. It will go wherever the hell it wants to go. Sponsons and an intake grate from Riva both will help. It'll help neutralize it, will not solve it. It won't solve it. I'm sorry. Just won't. So that sucks. But that being said, yeah, sponsons, intake grate, keep the tail planted. The best sponsons on the market for it are the Riva Pro Series sponsons. I have that GTX out there. I tried for half a day with the PWC Art sponsons. I took them immediately off. They do not belong on that ski in any way, shape, or form. The guys at PWC Art let me know that sponson was originally designed for the GP. They made an adapter plate for the RXPX, and then they made an adapter plate for the RXTX. They do not work well, and they do not engage the hull very well. The PX a little bit more if you're a really sporty rider. If you're trying to be a sporty rider on an GTX or RXTX with those, no go. They're bald tires. Anyone who says otherwise is smoking crack. I'll die on that hill.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.